Have you ever sat alone in the quiet of the evening and wondered, where did the time go? Maybe you were folding laundry or watching the light fade from your window, and suddenly you saw your younger self flash in your mind. The laughter, the hurry, the dreams, and now this moment, slower, softer, still. After 70, time doesn't just pass, it echoes. Every year holds a different kind of weight, a deeper meaning, and yet the world often whispers that age is something to fear, that wrinkles should be hidden, that silence means you're being left behind, that the best of life is over. But let me ask you something. What if the best chapters are still being written? What if aging is not something being taken from you, but something being given? Today, we'll explore 6 quiet, powerful reasons why aging is truly a gift, not a curse, not a decline, but a sacred unfolding, a blooming of something deeper. #1. The freedom to be yourself. When we're young, we often carry the weight of expectations. We try to be who others want us to be, the good employee, the perfect parent, the friend who always says yes. But something beautiful happens as we age. We begin to let go of the need to perform. After 60, 70, 80, you no longer chase approval like you once did. You start to ask, what feels true to me? You wear the clothes that feel good. You speak from the heart. You stop apologizing for who you are. And in that freedom, there's a lightness, a clarity, a kind of peace that no youth can ever teach. You are no longer becoming. You simply are. And that is powerful. #2. Deeper relationships that truly matter. In your younger years, you may have had a wide circle of people, work acquaintances, school friends, social commitments. But with age, the circle often gets smaller. And that's not a loss. It's a blessing. Because as the circle shrinks, the meaning deepens. You begin to treasure conversations that aren't rushed. Moments of silence with someone who just gets you. The simplicity of a hand held, a shared cup of tea, a knowing glance. You also let go of relationships that don't serve your soul anymore. No more pretending, no more people-pleasing. You begin to invest in those who love you as you are, and in return, your heart feels seen. These relationships nourish you in a way no party or social ladder ever could. They ground you. They remind you that connection, not quantity, is what we all long for. #3. Wisdom that lights the path for others. Let's talk about something you carry that younger generations deeply need. Your wisdom. Not just facts or advice, but lived experience. You've seen heartbreak, change, joy, loss, and renewal. You've watched the world shift beneath your feet, more than once. And through it all, you've grown. That wisdom lives in your tone, your silence, your presence. You don't have to speak a lot. Just being there sometimes is the gift. Maybe it's a story you tell your grandchild, or a moment when you say, I've been through something like that. Maybe it's the calm in your voice when others panic. Your wisdom brings perspective. It reminds others that storms pass, that things heal, that there's always a next chapter. In a world full of noise, your presence is an anchor. #4. Gratitude for smallest things. Tom's story. Tom turned 75 last December. He used to be a man of motion, running meetings, boarding flights, chasing goals. Always doing, always moving. But retirement was a shock. He didn't know how to be still. I felt invisible, he said, unneeded. But then something changed. One chilly morning, while holding a warm mug of coffee, Tom sat on his porch and noticed a squirrel darting through the branches. The sun peeked through the trees just right. The air smelled of pine in winter. And in that ordinary moment, something shifted in him. I'd been alive for 75 years, he said, but I hadn't really noticed the world in a long time. Now, Tom takes daily walks. He keeps a little notebook of simple things he's grateful for. A neighbor's smile, the taste of fresh bread, the silence before dawn. Gratitude didn't just change Tom's mood. It changed his life. #5. Inner strength that time builds. Nancy's story. Nancy, 81, is one of the strongest people I know. But she didn't always see herself that way. After her husband passed, she felt broken. The mornings were the hardest. Waking up alone, the silence deafening. I felt like half a person, she told me. But Nancy didn't give up. She joined a grief circle at her church. She started painting, something she hadn't done since college. She even started volunteering at a local shelter. There were days she still cried, but she kept going. Now, Nancy leads that same grief group. Her paintings hang in the local library. She says she's still healing, but she also feels stronger than she ever did at 40. Aging didn't weaken me, she said. It revealed my strength. That kind of inner strength, only time and love and loss and rising again can build that. #6, the legacy of love. As we age, many of us start to wonder, what will I leave behind? But legacy isn't just about wills and wealth. It's not about titles or trophies. It's about the warmth in someone's memory when they think of you. It's the laugh you passed on, the recipe, the advice, the way you made someone feel when they needed kindness most. Your legacy is written in moments, in love, in presence. Aging gives you the chance to shape that legacy every single day, with every call, every hug, every word of grace. That's a legacy no time can erase. So, dear friend, if today you feel slower or a little more fragile, if you look in the mirror and feel the weight of the years, remember this. You are not less. You are more layered, more luminous, more deeply human. Aging is not your ending. It's your blossoming, a quiet unfolding of all that is wise, gentle, and real. And you, yes, you are still becoming. If this message spoke to your heart, I would love to hear your thoughts. Please comment below. What part of aging have you learned to love most? And if this video brought you peace, would you share it with someone who might need it today? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join our community of wise, beautiful souls. There's so much more to share, and your story matters here. Until next time, be gentle with yourself. You've come a long way, and the journey is still unfolding.